Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to our channel. I just got out of the shower, washed my hair, did the whole shebang, but it's actually a little bit later in the afternoon, and so I already had coffee this morning, and I didn't really want another cup of coffee just because caffeine and my body is like a love-hate relationship. Some days it's really good, and some days it's terrible. And so I just try to stick to just 1 cup a day. And so I'm just going to make hot chocolate. I have this fun little Christmas mug. I get asked all the time over on my Instagram where I get my Christmas mugs. This one my mom actually had. It was from my grandma, so I don't know exactly where she got this. But if I do get Christmas mugs, it's like Walmart. Marshall's has really cute mugs. I haven't found many at Target. A lot of our mugs also come from Gage's grandma. She has gotten us some Christmas mugs over the years. So I'm just going to use this one. This just says, eat, drink, and be merry. I did have hot cocoa pods. Like, you can get pods for your Keurig. But I used them all up, and I have a bunch of these packets that I want to use. I'm going to just be using the Land O'Lakes salted caramel chocolate, hot chocolate pack. I just dump it in here and then just run the water through my Keurig. And so that's what I am going to be doing. And then I'm going to be doing my nails. Usually I add milk, so I don't know how this is gonna taste. I'm just gonna add a little bit of this caramel to it because this is a caramel hot chocolate. So I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of creamer. Like I said, usually I just add milk, but I'm not gonna do that today. Got my drink. I am going to be watching some Once Upon a Time, and I have two nails to choose from. This is the brand I use. This one is a medium length. This one is a long length. I think I'm gonna save this one for Christmas. It's kind of showing up purpley, but it's definitely a red. With sparkle, and then I think I'm gonna do this one today. I'm gonna have to cut and file them down just because I don't like them too long. But yeah, I'm gonna save this one for Christmas and do this one today. So we're gonna do that real quick. Here's the before, if it'll focus, my stubby little hands and nails. It's the before. And I will show you the after. So the longest part for me when putting fake nails on is trying to go through all of the nails, and I have such little tiny fingers that sometimes it can be difficult, and I gotta file them down and make them fit, but that's the longest part for me, is trying to find the right nails to go on my hands. I just got done doing my nails. This is what they look like. Super pretty, and my nails usually last about 7 days, a little bit longer, and so I'll probably change them out for Christmas, depending on if they stay on or fall off, but super pretty.
I've been waiting all night. Watch you blow a mile. Please don't come over.
We are doing stations this morning, and so we have magnet tiles. We have, this one's a little easy, but it's for the little kids. It's animal matching. So you have these cards. This is actually from Love Every. You have these cards with animal pictures on it, and then you match the animal. We have these sight word flashcards. And then the little ones right now are coloring. So Charlie has Snoopy, the Peanuts, Christmas, and then Weston has, what do you have? Rudolph. How fun. And so that's what they are doing before lunch. And then Myah and Noah just switched. So Myah was at the flashcards and the animal matching. Like I said, the animal matching is a little too young for her, but she still likes to do it. Here in a little bit, I'll have Weston go to one of those stations. Charlie, probably I'll just move the station to him because I don't feel like moving him. So that is what they're doing this morning. And we also have some, don't mind the living room, we also have some Christmas music going and yummy smelling Christmas candle. And I've also had a couple questions on my Instagram where I got this. This is from Walmart, and I love it. It was only $3.99, so it's definitely worth it. So this morning, our little elf buddy was in Gage's stocking. Yesterday, if you saw my Instagram, he was actually taking a little bubble bath in marshmallows and little rubber duckies. So nap time, Charlie is sleeping, and Myah wants to put this in her hair if it'll focus. Yeah, we did it over the summer. This is just the Aussie Glitzy Blue. When we did it over the summer, it did, one, I feel like it ruined my hair, so I'm not gonna do it in my hair. And then when we did it in Maya's hair, it didn't show up. So we're gonna try again. We're gonna do this outside because I don't want it, there's a candle going. We're gonna do this outside because I do not want this in the house. Brush your hair?
No. Yes.
You need to start brushing your hair.
I only do at school. Ow.
To make sure when you wake up, you brush your hair every morning.
Yeah. Just like breathe that in.
Turn. Is this like hairspray?
Yeah, it's hairspray with color.
Like I don't see any color.
Because it's glittery.
Yeah, it's like a glitter blue or purple or whatever.
See, like I said, I don't really like it. It just made her hair very, it was like hairspray almost. Look up. Look up. Look up.
My hands are
Look up.
glittery.
Look up, Maya.
See that?
I gotta try this. We can kind of see.
It's like blue glitter.
Yeah, it doesn't. Oh,
It's hairspray with blue glitter.
But you can't really see it. I'm wondering if it's because her hair's too light, but it just made it very.
If it's too light, it should work even better.
It just made it very. I don't know. I mean, you can see the glitter. Oh gosh.
Oh, come on. No, no.
Yeah, it didn't really work. That's why we only used it that one time in the summer and just never touched it again. It was such a waste of money, but it looks so cool. Great.
A cookie?
Yeah.
No, I'm okay.
Yeah, you really can't see
I see.
anything.
My hair looks messy.
Hey guys, so I posted a little Instagram story regarding Maya and everything that was going on with her and going on with her school. Pages behind me, I currently just filmed our stocking stuffer video, so if you've not seen that, definitely go check it out. But are you putting all the kids in like their own separate bags?
Yeah.
Okay. But I wanted to talk about what is going on with Maya because we really didn't talk about it on our Instagram fully, and then we actually had a doctor's appointment that day that I talked about it with Maya to try to figure out what is going on. So I'm just gonna start from the beginning. So back at her 7-year checkup, we had a little bit of concern with Maya about staying focused, staying still, staying on task. So we had some concerns back at her 7-year checkup, and her doctor said we could, if we wanted to, get her tested for like ADD, ADHD, and we said, you know what, let's just start the new school year and we will see what her teacher thinks, and we'll kind of get more of an opinion once the school year starts. So the school year started and we had our first conference with Maya's teacher, and it has gotten a lot worse, and the teacher has noticed and notified us about it. Maya is struggling a lot in school. She is having a very difficult time staying on track, staying focused, staying organized. Her teacher also said it could be because she is the youngest in her class. There is some kids that are almost 2 years older than her. I brought it up on my Instagram that here in Minnesota, you technically don't have to start kindergarten until 7. And I know I got a couple messages about that. And so what I mean is you can send your kids to kindergarten once they turn 5. When they turn 5, they can start school. But you also have the option to hold your child back until the age of 7. When they turn 7, then they have to be enrolled in either public school, private school, online school, homeschool, whatever. They have to be in school by the age of 7. So if we wanted to, we could have held Maya back until 7 and then put her in kindergarten. Her teacher was telling us about how she was struggling, and like I said, how there is kids older than her in her class, and Maya's just not understanding. She's not wanting to focus. She's just kind of all over the place. Learning hit, and we started noticing the same stuff at home. I mean, we kind of noticed it at home too, like with Maya staying on task. When we tell her to clean her room, she gets very, very distracted very quickly. She can't stay on like one task for longer than, gosh, I don't even know, what would you say, a couple minutes? Like, she can't stay focused. And so we kind of noticed that at home, and so we made that appointment with her doctor. We said how we brought up the concerns at her 7-year checkup, and now that she's in school and they've been noticing it at school as well, we wanted to have another checkup. Another thing with school is the school has like the elementary, like each school has like their own like meetings, and they can bring up a student or a child in their classroom if they feel like they are not excelling or performing the best that they can bring up a concern for the child. And Maya's name was brought up for her class that she is not getting it, she's not understanding. Personally, I feel like we should have held Myah back at least a year so she would technically be in first grade. She is at a first grade level, even age-wise, being just turning 7. A lot of kids in our area, or even where we lived before, a lot of those kids were held back a year, so they were always a little bit older than her. Myah's always been the youngest in her class. Even in kindergarten, there was kids in her class that were already 7, where she had just turned 5. But anyways, so we had that doctor's appointment, and the doctor was asking us a bunch of questions. It was a video visit, just because it was more of like a talking visit. We didn't need to do any like physical evaluation, but we were asked a bunch of questions. And what we're going to be doing is she is going to be mailing us a packet. She's going to be mailing us 3 packets. We have to fill out a packet. Maya's main room teacher has to fill out a packet, and then Myah also has she goes to a special like reading class, and then she also wants her to fill out a packet. And when we fill all this out, the doctor will kind of see what's going on, if it's more ADHD, ADD related, or if it's something else that is going on with Myah as well. Maybe some learning disabilities. We've also talked about IEPs and just getting a little bit more help with Myah. But this is like the first step in testing her and seeing if she does have ADD, ADHD. It does run in the family. Gage actually has ADD. Myah would be more on like the ADHD. I don't want to self-diagnose her because we're in the process of doing that, but we think it's that because it's very hard for her to sit still. Even on the doctor's appointment, the doctor can clearly see that Myah was not focusing, she's not paying attention, she's always fidgeting. We've actually tried to help her last year with distance learning. We noticed a huge difference when we gave Myah this little bit of Play-Doh last year during distance learning, just to kind of like fidget with and play with, and she actually focused a lot more in listening to like the lesson than when she didn't have anything in her hand. She was just constantly moving and like not focusing and being distracted and looking all over the place. So we're starting the process of getting her tested. We will know more once all that paperwork is filled out, and then we will go from there. But I wanted to let you guys know that is what's going on, and it's making it very difficult for Myah in school. Like I said, it could be something else, if she might need an IEP. We're not sure yet. We're still trying to figure it all out. Myah learns best when she is in school, in person. She's a hands-on visual learner. Yeah, as you can imagine, distance learning from home 3 days a week is very tough on her. But I wanted to kind of give you guys that update because I've talked about it on my Instagram. But if you guys have been through the same situation with your little one, let me know down below and how that whole process went and how they are doing now in school. But yeah, like I said, I wanted to just inform you guys and let you guys know. So if you want to stay updated with us, definitely go follow over on our Instagram. I'll leave those links down below. I'm also going to end this vlog, so thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you are not already. Turn your channel notifications on, and we'll talk to you in our next video. Bye guys.
I set out on a road that I built with my own 2 hands. I met friends on the way, people chosen to make a stand. I felt strong in the sun as I